actually in a very interesting way the film started. Just surfing online and saw this trailer of Alone, the Thai horror film, and I liked it. So I just spoke to Dad. Yeah, the concept looks very interesting. So I think we should take the rights of the film, and that's where whole the journey started. We bought the rights of the film, and we were looking for the person who's going to execute the subject. And the only one name came to is Bhushanji, and we met him, and we finally just one meeting, and we had locked him on the board. And yeah, it was a pretty interesting journey to write the film. Then we chose the backdrop of the film, which was Kerala, and again it gave a good ambience to entire horror, which again was something very new and fresh in a genre of horror which has not been explored in any of the film which we've been doing in Bollywood. So it was quite interesting backdrop of Kerala, passion love story, and this Alone Thai horror, which was again a very big blockbuster in Thai. And yeah, and let's see how it fares now. Horror is something a little tricky genre where you have to be very careful. It shouldn't be tacky. So that was a major concern for all of us. And looking at what we've seen, Bhushan Yoga, I was very sure that this will be very class apart and a good into a good horror which people actually Bollywood loves and Indian audience will love. At the same time, having a love story in the film would actually take it a little step ahead. So incorporating that element of love story in this setup made the film more amazing. So that was a major discussion how we take the subject ahead with just a conjoined twin and just not make it very subtle. So to take it to next level, we brought a lot of horror in the film. At the same time, we incorporated a lot of love story, which is a passion love story. So there was a discussion we had majorly at that point while we were developing the subject. So Bipasha we had in our mind from this very day one. We were looking at actors, and Karan was suggested by Bhushanji. One issue what I thought, Karan and Bipasha, because we had seen Karan on TV and all those things, the screen age would be a major problem for us. We thought Bipasha has been in the industry since very long, and Karan just is a TV actor, and suddenly he's going to be in film. It's a debut film of Karan. How will it, the whole chemistry look on screen? But when we met Karan, we were very sure this will really rock, and everyone can see in the trailer, he looks very apt for the role, and with Bipasha, he's really looking actually for the character with the. See, music is with the film. It's not something which is forced into the film. First of all, it's a love story, so obviously blended into the film with a lot of romance in it. And we have one promotional video which obviously we need to promote the film while in promotion campaign. But yeah, music is something very interesting. We have a compilation of Jeet Ganguly, Ankit Tiwari, and Mithun. So all of them are winners, and luckily we got some beautiful soundtrack for the film. Let's hope people love it because everyone is very we're keeping fingers crossed for the music, and whoever's heard, they've loved it. And yeah, it's very well blended into the film, and it goes with the film flavor. So yeah, let's see how people take it. I think Katra is something which even me and in fact everyone in the crew and everyone in the film has been loving that song because it's something very fresh, and Ankit definitely when he sings, people just go flat on his voice. So for me, Katra is my favorite out of all of the track. I have experienced few incidents in my life, but I'm not scared of them. But yeah, I have experienced. Like I have various incidents. Like there are sound which comes. I remember one incident when I was coming to my house, and in the night when I opened the lift and I was trying to open my door, and I heard someone just crying behind me. So when I was trying to open it, was not opening that day. It was like major locks being put on the door, and it took only like 30 seconds for me to open the door, and by the time the sound was not going, and when I entered, the sound disappeared. So it was one incident which really scared me, and it keeps coming there sometime, but it's not very problematic for me at the moment. Bhushanji, working with him very interesting because he was never that he wants to. He was very open for discussion. He used to love talking about it. He knows his craft. I mean, he knows the genre so well. I don't think anyone in the industry knows the genre so well. He's been very apt with his shots, with storytelling, with dark performances. I think it's perfect. So yeah, working with him was very cool, I would say. Open discussion, enjoying with him. See, the Thai film itself is called Alone. We were contemplating between having an English title and Hindi title, but today everyone, all the films which what we're hearing are having an English title. Even the biggest blockbuster Bollywood has an English title, Three Idiots. So, I mean, there's no problem with the English title, but you have to justify the title in your trailer, in your song, and whole campaign. If you justify, people will understand and they'll come for it. It doesn't matter Hindi or English. There are films which has Hindi title, but people really don't get excited by that. So yeah, it's just a title which you justify. I mean, Karan has a big fan following in girls. We have been witnessing it, and I would tell them just come and take a bite of Karan in the film. You're gonna enjoy him. And for the film, I would say be ready to be scared because it's something which you're gonna be enjoying while watching the film. It has a lot of moments which might just put you out of your seat, throw you away while watching the film. So be ready to be scared with Alone.